Coming up next, we have our Bullfighters, very, very famous Bullfighters. Come on over, Cody and Dusty. Hello, nice to meet you guys.
How are you?
Incredible, good. How are you?
Yeah, real good.
Oh my gosh, bullfighting. This is pretty exciting. This is Rodeo Roadtrip. Most of the time we get athletes, we get ropers, we get barrel racers. Not always do we get bullfighters. And that's kind of an amazing career. Honestly, how'd you guys get into this?
It's kind of a curse, I guess you could say. It's something that we, I know I loved since I was just a little bitty kid, something that I knew that when I was set out that's what I wanted to do. And little bitty kid running around in the house putting on, baggy clothes and painting my face. And every Halloween I was a bullfighter, and it just kind of transpired from there.
What about you?
Yeah, I grew up into it. My dad fought bulls. My mom was involved in rodeo, and just kind of, me and Webb kind of got a similar story. I've always felt that we all have a calling for our life, and I truly feel this is where God has placed us. And man, it's crazy to look back. We do a lot of reflecting and in our career and the moments that we've been able to be a part of, and it's just crazy. We're just a couple boys just living their dream.
Oh, wow.
Literally.
Yeah. You guys have honestly both had amazing careers. We actually have some stats we can pull up on the screen now, because really the titles that you have racked up just year after year is pretty impressive. So how many times? Okay, first things first. What's going on with
Jenna, well
these
done.
headshots here?
Well done.
Please explain to me.
Well, yesterday when we got a text, or 2 days ago, from Jenna about coming on the road trip, she asked for accolades, hometown, accomplishments, this and that. She said, profile picture. Well, I was en route to pick up one of our buddies, Kai John, from needing his truck fixed, and I just kind of scrolled through my pictures real quick, and I pulled up a baby picture, and she says, don't think that I won't use it. And I didn't second guess her, and
Clearly she talked to Smash too.
Yeah, she got one of Webb, and so yeah, not much difference. I just don't have as much hair.
Well, they're great pictures, and we can tell which one is which, at least from now. But anyway, let's talk about your guys' career a little bit, because, how many times have you won? It's the Bullfighter of the Year, right? And there's also, at the Wrangler National Finals Rodeo, you can also earn that title as well, of Bullfighter of the NFR. How many times each of you guys won both of those things?
Well, it's voted on, it's something that's really neat. The Bullfighter of the Year is kind of more of a wider vote for, I think, everybody in the industry.
Yeah, everybody that's a card-carrying member that's competed in at least one rodeo in that season, and your committees and your contractors and your personnel. So it's pretty cool and a prestigious deal, because it's your whole group, it's your peers that are looking at you and thinking that highly of you. So
but for the NFR, it is voted on by the top 20 bull riders.
Yep.
So these guys go all season long. Comes down to the cutting, who makes the NFR, who doesn't, and then at the end of the season, they vote on who they want to protect them at the National Finals Rodeo. So for the last 11 years, we've got to go together every year, and I think that's quite the deal. I don't know if anybody else has went together that long, but it's just a testament to working 180 performances a year. We're on the road full time doing what we do, and there's a lot of bumps and injuries, broke bones, and everything that kind of comes along with that, So it's really special to have a group of guys put their name on our back.
Yeah, absolutely. And speaking of injuries, so Cody, you're coming back. You got injured here last year at Shine Frontier Days, and we actually have a video of that you gave us. So we have his permission, but man, it looked pretty gnarly.
Yeah, it's we were just rolling through last year, and kind of like always, when you got to step in and take a shot for a guy, that's kind of the name of the game. We got to keep these guys safe at any cost, and that's pickup man from Scott Burris last year, and got slid through on T-Hutch there. I thought I was going to get out a little clean, ends up stepping on my foot and then catching me, and when he goes over the top of me, he catches me with the back foot and breaks 6 ribs, and
Oh, jeez.
Big bull too.
It's a big bull.
Big man. He's one of them ones, and it was a short round. So we've talked a lot about Cheyenne this week. We've been on the podcast. We've done different interviews, and the prestigiousness of this rodeo is alone is a lot. But I think it's the pivot point really for the season. Right after Cheyenne, there's about 7.5 weeks left of the season, and right now you really start seeing stuff pan out. Who's still who's gaining ground, who's losing it, who's healthy, who's sore, and the same thing with us. We've started this summer together about a month and a half ago, and we've only had a few days off, and then 9 days into here. So it's just for us, me and Webb talk about it all the time, just how much do you love what you do. And I touched on it on the podcast the other day about it's moments like that when you go through adversity and challenges. It's not that Webb had another 2 months off. Okay, I can go home and heal up. That we're going to the next one. We both got 1 day off between here and our next event, and you just you really find out how much you love the sport, your own self. But that's what I really admire about different athletes, whether it's bullfighters, bull riders, bareback riders, or whatever. When they say, you know what, put me to the fire and I'll stand true and tall. I really admire guys like that. And it's Cheyenne. Anything can and could happen, and there's a lot of money on the line. But at the end of the day, that's what they're there for. We were talking just a minute ago behind stage about how has it been this week with Chancey, my buddy Williams, and we said, we've done a lot of good prevention. We've kept a lot of things developing what could have been bad, but there's situations like that you still got to ante up and take it, and that's why I think we click so well together, and we got each other's back, and we ain't afraid to get a little hair on us.
That's very important, I would say. So who's the better bullfighter then, if we had to pick?
That's up to y'all.
Yeah, that's you guys. You guys can
we'll vote on that later,
do your own
then.
headlines.
Yeah.
We just like what we do, and we love it.
Well, thank you guys both so much for being here, and good luck. Be safe. I'm sure everyone in the arena is incredibly grateful, and we're grateful, too, to get to hear a little bit about your story.
I appreciate
Paige
you guys.
Mock, Cody Webster, and Dusty Tuckness, thank you guys so much.
Thank you.